Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the YouTube show and tell tag. Now Zoe created this tag, or she thinks she created this tag in a video she posted last week. I'll link to it below if you haven't seen it. I'd be surprised if you didn't. And a whole bunch of YouTubers have already come on board and started doing it, and I thought I would do it too. And the idea of the tag is to talk about your experiences that you've had on YouTube, how you started out, what you love doing about it, and sharing some private clips, private video clips and things like that. So in this video, I will be talking about both channels that I have. So not only this one, Just Me Victoria, but also my main channel, My Books and Me. And I feel like this channel is the better channel to put the video on rather than putting it on that one. So let's just dive right in. So the first question is, why and when did you start YouTube? So I uploaded my first video to my channel, My Books and Me, in January 2015, and I created this channel August 2016. So for me, I've always wanted to create videos because I've spent most of my high school life watching YouTubers, and I thought it was really fun, and I really wanted to create videos as well and get involved and share myself online. The only problem was I wasn't really confident in what I wanted to share and what videos I wanted to make. But then I started watching booktube videos in late 2014, and I came to realize that this was an area of YouTube that I could make videos in, that I felt confident that I could just dive straight in and make videos, and videos that I felt like people would want to watch, or at least videos that I felt confident making and that hopefully a few people would watch it here and there. So I created my booktube channel, My Books and Me, and I started making videos because I wanted to share what I love, because I wanted to share my love of books. It was around a time where I was wanting to get into reading more books. I just created a blog to help me record what I was reading and to share my opinions on all different books that I was reading. And I wanted to make an extension of that blog and join the booktube community because it was such a great community, and I wanted to be involved as well, and I wanted to add my voice to the masses of people who were talking about books. So up until August last year, I was just creating booktube videos, and I got so much more confident in myself and putting myself out there online and talking about different things, talking about different topics and things like that, and I started to realize that I wanted to create different content as well. I wanted to create beauty videos, I wanted to do favorites, I wanted to do gaming, cooking videos, vlogs, things like that. So then I created this channel, and that's what this channel is all about, everything else. So then the next question is, what was the reason you started your channel, and how does it compare to why you make videos today? So I pretty much kind of went over as to what was the reason. Obviously at the beginning with books, I just wanted to connect with more people in the book community and share my thoughts on books and push myself to read more books. That was the goal of me starting mainly my blog, but then extending onto a YouTube channel, was so that I could record what I was reading and read more books, find more books to read, and push myself to read more because I'd kind of fallen off, my reading had kind of fallen off to the wayside in my senior years of high school, because I just was like focusing on the books I had to read for school and actually getting like assignments and stuff done so that I could finish high school and do exams and things like that. And then my first year at university was all about me being at university and experiencing that and getting, reading what I had to read for university. It was only after I finished my first year at university and I decided, because all my classes were online, I've been doing it by distance ever since, and I already had a ton of books on my bookshelf, and I was like, I really want to read these. Like, there are so many books on my shelf that I want to read, and I had already started making lists of books that I wanted to read, and I wanted to push myself to read more, and that's why I created My Books and Me, as a way to document what I was reading and make myself read more, and then just to share my thoughts and opinions on books with the wider community, so that you're exchanging ideas and opinions on books. I can, if one of my videos inspires someone to read a particular book, I hope that me watching their videos or someone else's videos will inspire me to read a particular book, kind of thing. So my overall reason for creating videos was just to really put myself out there and share my opinion with the world. I feel like it's so much easier to verbally give your opinion and thoughts on things than it is writing them down. As much as I love blogging, I feel so much more confident to sit down and actually talk and explain things and share my thoughts and opinions on everything. And that's really still true 3 years later. Like, I feel like I haven't been on YouTube long enough for me to necessarily change a lot. I've definitely grown more confident, but my reason for doing this is still the same. I still just love sitting down and sharing my thoughts, you know, either on books or sharing my thoughts on anything else, like everything that's on this channel. Just making content that I would enjoy watching myself and hope that other people find entertaining or enjoyable, and just hopefully starting a conversation and connecting with people. So question number 3 is, what was the first video you uploaded, and show us a clip. So my first ever video that I uploaded was a book haul for January of 2015. A lot of people usually will start off with maybe a little introduction video, but I just wanted to dive straight into actually creating content for my channel, and I didn't want to feel awkward in having to introduce myself or explain why I was making this channel and what to expect from me. I just wanted to dive right into content, and I thought at the time like a book haul would be the great way to go. So I will insert a clip now. Hey book lovers, my name is Victoria and welcome to My Books Are Me. I'm starting my YouTube channel off with a classic book haul because that's what all booktubers do, show off all the books that they've bought. Despite having half my collection in desperate need of a read or a reread, I still managed to buy 9 books in January, which for me recently is quite a lot, but I'm sure I'll be buying plenty more as the year goes by. I definitely feel like I've improved when it comes to book hauls. This video is still up on my main channel, so go check it out. The video that I uploaded on this channel was a 25 facts about me video as a way to introduce myself, because at that point I felt more confident with making videos, and because it wasn't like my first ever video, it was just a new channel and I wanted to introduce people to a different side of me. I felt like more confident doing a video about myself. But yeah, my first video is still up on my channel. I'll link to it below. The next question is, who was the first person you subscribed to? Oh my god. When I first started watching YouTube, probably in about 2011, I want to say 10, 11. I don't even know how I came across YouTubers. I honestly do not remember. I don't remember who the first people would have been that I subscribed to. I feel like it may have been like Alex Day, Charlie McDonnell, Dan and Phil, maybe sort of like those group of like those old school British YouTubers, because I had a friend who was really big on YouTubers. I feel like maybe some of the first things might have been I think she shared with me Alex reads Twilight, and I think maybe that was how I got into it. I really don't remember, it was so long ago, but I feel like it was definitely those British YouTubers that I still do watch now. Like really my tastes on YouTube haven't really changed. I definitely stick to more of the British side of YouTubers, and I feel like they're probably some of the first ones I subscribed to. I don't really remember. It was like a long time ago, and I've subscribed to so many people since then. And the next question is, who is the most recent channel you have subscribed to? I don't really know. I wonder if I can look it up. I'm not quite sure who my most recent subscription was. I really wish there was a way you could tell, because I feel like that's probably something YouTube is missing. It'd be really nice to actually be able to chronologically sort your subscription list. But I think one of the most recent channels I've subscribed to, it's the one that is just stuck in my head at the moment. It's probably if it's not the most recent, it's definitely one of the most recent, and that is Josh Barrett. I'll link to his channel below. He actually is from the same town as me, so that's awesome as well. And he's got a really fun channel, so go check it out. Next question is, what is your least favorite video you ever uploaded? I don't really have any like least favorites across both channels, and because I've uploaded, how many videos have I uploaded? So I've uploaded 65, well at the time of filming this I've uploaded 65 videos on this channel. I've uploaded at the time of filming this 205 videos on My Books Are Me. And there's definitely not any that I really dislike. I think for My Books Are Me, some of the maybe more cringier ones, they're still on my channel. I definitely don't hate them, I wouldn't say that they probably are some of my least favorite videos, but it's not like they're like really, really bad crap. Some of them, there are a couple from the Summer Biannual Bibliothon of 2016. One is called, and it was a bibliothon where I think I uploaded all 7 or at least 6 of the video challenges, and I actually think I ended up deleting one of them. So one is called Character Channel Takeover, where I pretended to be Luna Lovegood on taking over my channel. Another one was the Chubby Speech Jammer Book Review Challenge, where I thought it was a cool idea, but it's sort of just cringy to watch as well, where I was giving a book review, doing the Chubby Bunny Challenge while using the speech jammer app, which was difficult. It was hilarious and awkward. And I'll link to all these videos below, maybe insert some clips. The other two are also Harry Potter missing scene, where I acted out the scene where Ginny sends Harry a Valentine. God, that was weird. And What Would I Do, where you had to put yourself into a scene, and I put myself as another character into that scene as well. They're definitely some of my cringiest. The one that I actually deleted, I think it might have been from that bibliothon, I'm not quite sure, was a bookish music video where I danced like a dickhead, and I deleted that one. Or maybe it's on private. What is your most popular video and why do you think that is? Okay, so I'll do, because I've got two channels, I'm gonna do both. On My Books and Me, I already know this without even looking it up. My most popular video on My Books and Me is my review for the book King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard, and the reason, and this has currently 5,086 views, and it also blows my mind that this video just keeps getting views all the time. Like, a lot of book review videos don't really get a lot of reviews after about a month or two that the book has come out. This book came out in February this year, and I was actually the first person to upload a book review for the book because I was lucky enough to get a review copy, and I read it super quickly. I think I got it like 2 weeks before the book came out. I think I read it in like a few days. I filmed a review video and I uploaded it to go up on the day the book came out, which technically it was the day it came out here in Australia, and it was still the previous day in the US. And I just got a crap ton of views throughout the month of February because so many people were really excited for this book, and it just really showed me that book review videos do really well if you upload them like at a really good time, like when the book comes out kind of thing. And because it was the third book in a series, everyone was so excited for it, and so I just got a ton of views on it and a ton of comments, and it was insane. And it was because I was the first person to upload a book review video for it. So that definitely pays off. It definitely does show you that if you are on top of your game and you can get videos up as soon as possible, like if you are uploading them, you're uploading review videos or reaction videos, if you get them up like as soon as possible, like you'll do really well. So my most popular video on this channel has 711 views, and that is my Ancestry DNA, where I was talking about my Ancestry DNA results and everything like that. And I clearly, like, that's popular because everyone, especially this year, has been really interested in doing Ancestry DNA or doing DNA tests that show you where you come from. And a lot of I think the mix of the views is people who were interested in doing the test and wanted to know if it was worth it, and other people who have done the test and are interested in other people's results. And again, that's a video that does continually get views, which surprises me. Like, a lot of the videos I upload, you know, I'll get the bulk of my views within the week that I upload it, and then I'll occasionally get more views after that. So it's been really great to see so many views on that video as well, because I didn't think it would get that many views. I was just doing it personally for myself to share my DNA results and my thoughts on the DNA test, and I never really thought that it would get so many views. Although it does make sense in hindsight thinking about it. Next question is, how many videos do you have privatized or unlisted? I don't think I have many. So on this channel I have one unlisted video, and that is my channel trailer. And private, I don't have any private videos on this channel, which makes sense. It's only been a year that I've been uploading on this channel, and I'm kind of happy with all the videos I've got. I don't really know. I feel like because this channel is my newer channel and I kind of know what I'm doing video wise, like that, I don't feel the need to put any videos on private. And I actually don't have any private videos on my other channel either. I think that's because I deleted a couple of videos. I probably should have just privatized them. And again, my unlisted video on My Books and Me is my channel trailer. I feel like I probably should have kept some of those videos on private on my other channel, but I just ended up deleting them. I feel bad, but whatever. I still have the videos. I still have the files on my hard drive. They're just not on YouTube. Show us 10 seconds of your least favorite private video. I don't have any private videos. You know what? I'm going to insert the cringiest 10 seconds of the video I deleted from My Books and Me, which is of my bookish music video, because I don't like it. That's why that video was deleted. Or actually, I put that video on private shortly after the Buy a New Bibliothon was over. I think about 2 weeks after the Bibliothon was over and all the winners had been announced and everything like that. I put that video on private, and then I deleted it, I think about a year later. or 6 months later. So I'll insert 10 seconds of that. Which YouTuber would you choose above the rest in your subscription box at the moment? Well, when it comes to my subscription box, there are a ton of YouTubers that I don't watch regularly, or I won't watch. I'm subscribed to a lot that I don't watch, but they're people that if I see a video that interests me pop up in my subscription feed, I will watch it. It's just I'm not going to watch every single one of their videos. But the YouTubers that I will generally pluck out of, I can't just do one, so I'm going to do a couple. I will always watch religiously Good Mythical Morning. I watch any of Zoe's vlogs or videos, depends on what the videos are, but definitely her vlogs, Alfie's vlogs, Joe's vlogs. Yeah, definitely they're like the ones that I will watch like every single day. And I'm at the point where I will literally just scroll through my subscription feed and just play them in the order that they are, because I know that if I scroll back and forth and try to decide what I want to watch, I'm never going to figure it out. But yeah, if GMM, Alfie, Zoe and Joe upload videos or vlogs, I will watch them above anything else that's in my subscription feed. Who would be your dream collaboration? Well, you know, I'm only a very, 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 very small YouTuber, and I've literally only done 2 collab videos in my life, or collabed twice anyway. And they're just with my friends. So there are a ton of YouTubers that I would love to collab with. I like mainly all like the British YouTubers, because that's where like my roots lie with them. They're the YouTubers that I've stuck with my entire YouTube watching career and my YouTube uploading career. I would love to collab with them if ever given the opportunity. Outside of YouTube, I'm not really sure, because there are like a ton of people who like I'd love to meet, like a lot of famous people, but I necessarily don't know if I would ever collab with them. But any of the British YouTubers I would love to collab with. What was the hardest video for you to film? I don't really know what the hardest video for me to film was, because I've never really filmed anything that was like deep and took a lot of like courage to film. You know, like in Zoe's video, she talked about her video on anxiety and panic attacks being her hardest one, which is very understandable. Like it's a big thing to talk about, but I don't really have anything that's similar. I definitely feel like one that was not necessarily like really hard to film, but just like not necessarily like emotionally hard to film, but just hard to film because I wanted to try and get my thoughts out properly so people would understand, was a video I did on my main channel, My Books and Me. It was called Outgrowing Harry Potter, which sounds so trivial when I've just said Zoe made a video on panic attacks, but like just looking at like the content that I make, like I have to work with what I've got. It was a video about my thoughts on having possibly outgrown Harry Potter and how my opinions on the series have changed and how I've kind of like pulled myself out of being in the fandom. I'll link to it below if you haven't seen it. But it was just hard in the fact that I wanted to try and convey my thoughts properly so I could get people to understand like where I was coming from, what my train of thought was. Yeah, trying to get my thoughts across clearly so I could make people understand where I was coming from and how I was feeling and how my thoughts had changed and everything like that. Definitely not, I don't know, it's really hard to say what my hardest video to film was when I don't upload that sort of content. Like my book channel is just me talking about books, and I've never had trouble talking about books, and I've never had to like make a really hard video talking about books. And on this channel it's just a lot of fun, varied content that I've never really gone into depth or detail with. I feel like maybe the other hard video was probably the first video I made on this channel, which was 25 facts about me. Firstly, it was just hard to coming up with 25 facts about me, but it was hard because it was the first time I was actually putting me and myself out there online. Like on My Books and Me, I just talk about books, and the only way I get personal is like my personal opinions on books. I never really talk about myself, which was another reason why I wanted to create this channel. So my first video being 25 facts solely about me that weren't book related, that were about me, and trying to share details that I wanted people to know, and trying not to share too personal private details. You know, I didn't want to put like those sort of details out in the world, but it was just hard coming up with my 25 facts that I wanted people to know and I wasn't afraid of people and random people knowing about, and also just actually finally putting myself out there in a more personal, level, rather than just relying on books to be my content. It was now going to be about me, and that was definitely a hard video, trying to get into the mindset of like, it's okay, I feel more confident about myself and I want people to know who I am as a person rather than just the girl who's reading books all the time. That was probably, yeah, another video that was a little bit hard to film and to get organized and just to get behind. If all of your videos but one were deleted, which one would you keep? That is really hard because I've got so many great videos that I really like. Because I've got two channels with varying content, I'm not really sure what I would be happy to keep and what I would be happy to delete. I feel like on my book channel I would be fine if those videos went, because a lot of the content on there is just staple content. Every month there's a book haul, there's a wrap up every so often, and a lot of the videos, while I do like what I talk about in them and the topics of some of the videos, I feel like the one on My Books and Me that I would actually want to keep is the video called I Wrote a Book, because it was such, like, in general, I'll link to it below, just the whole writing a book thing was awesome, and just to be able to share that with everyone and to get so many like awesome comments from people was great. And I feel like that's probably my most personal video on that channel, where I actually finally revealed what I'd written, because everything else is kind of videos that can be easily reproduced just for like a different month kind of thing. You know, like I'm just scrolling back through my most recent videos, like I have a favorite book covers, 7 books that need to be TV series, book haul, Halloween recommendations, one of my wrap-ups for the year talking about NaNoWriMo, audiobook recommendations, another book haul, which ACOTAR court I belong to, an Owl Crate unboxing, a God's Grave book review, 22 books you should read, a YA Chronicles unboxing. Like, you know, they're all just videos that can be recreated or replicated again. But definitely the one I'd keep on that channel is I Wrote a Book. And I think on this channel it'd be, well, I'm happy again with all the content I have on this channel. Again, it's content that can be created again, but I think the one I'd want to keep up on this channel is my Forbes vlog for day 2, because I loved going to Forbes earlier this year, and the holiday and the family experience and the touring, and what we did. And although, like, vlog wise, I wish I was more confident in vlogging, like I just haven't got to that point yet, but I really like that vlog and I like looking back at the memories. Definitely that one that would be one that I would, the one I would definitely keep on this channel. What is the best thing to have come out of creating a YouTube account? Like, so obviously, as I said, I'm a very, very, very small YouTuber. I have 370 something subscribers on My Books and Me, and I have 70 something subscribers on this channel, like very, very small numbers. I honestly just think connecting with other people is probably one of the best things I've gotten out of this. Not only just connecting with people on the channel, like on this platform, but the connections you make across all of social media with people, and even like the same people. Like I am involved in some really great Facebook groups. One that I really like, probably my favorite Facebook group, is called the Small YouTuber Zone. A whole bunch of small YouTube creators from across the world are just together talking about YouTube and their experiences and getting advice and things like that, and it's creating a really awesome connection there. And I love like just chatting, just seeing, like, I love just connecting with people across across social media that making videos has allowed me to do. And not necessarily making videos, but because I also run 2 blogs, you know, that's also helped. But it's just really connecting with other people from across the world that you otherwise wouldn't get to connect with. I'm really lucky in the fact that along with my book blog and my channel My Books and Me, I am so lucky that publishers send me books for review, which is amazing. Like that was like when I got my first ever book for review, was amazing. And I'm at the point where like I do request books for review, request the books that I want, but I have received a number of books that the publishers have just sent me without me knowing, which has been great. Like just to have just to be able to do that is amazing enough. You know, that I have numbers enough that publishers can see it worthy to send me books for review, and I love that. Like I love it, and it means so much and makes me feel like what I'm doing is good and that I'm on the right track and that I'm achieving what I want to achieve. But overall, the best thing I think I've gotten out of this is just connecting with other people that I otherwise wouldn't get to connect with, and especially connecting with other small YouTubers. I really like that because we're all in the same boat. We're all trying to move forward at the same slow snail pace, and it's just really great to connect with so many people. One piece of advice would you give to other YouTubers? One piece of advice that I have heard so many times and that I seriously believe myself is do what makes you happy. If you are not happy with the content you are creating, it shows on camera and people will be able to see that. You have to be happy and confident in what you're creating. Create stuff that you would want to watch and create stuff that you are happy and excited to make. And if you are making stuff that you aren't happy or excited to create, maybe you shouldn't be creating it. In the description, I will link to some of my favorite current YouTubers. There'll be a mix of big ones and little ones, but they're definitely YouTubers that I watch regularly or on a semi-regular basis that I think you should check out. I'll also link to all of the videos that I mentioned in this, as well as Zoe's video. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it if you're a YouTuber, no matter what size you are, to do this video, because I think it's really great to look back at where you've come from and talk about your experiences, why you're doing this, and again, connect with other people. I think that's what YouTube is. It's about, no matter what sort of videos you make, it is about making a connection with another person and hopefully inspiring them, making them smile or laugh, or just making them feel like they have a connection with you no matter what videos you create. I think that's the main thing about YouTube, and I feel like this is a really good video to do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. Maybe, I don't really know, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye.